Welcome to RDARandom. We're going to make tortillas today. This is the only thing that Kroger had in our Southwest Virginia store that resembled masa harina, which is what you're supposed to use to make corn tortillas. I've never made them before either, so we're going to learn together. The directions say, mix some water with pan. I poured the water in, I put the pan in, and then I kneaded it a lot. And I have to tell you, having never kneaded before, that it was one of the more delightful experiences of my life. We need to prep our surface, and what we have done is we have laid wax paper on the table, and my friend Turtle has informed me I'm going to sprinkle some flour. This does something magical that will make the corn tortillas more delicious.
It makes it not stick to anything.
Not stick. Alright, that means we're ready to begin. Take your dough, which has been rested. First you're going to knead it a little bit, and it's not supposed to be crumbly or too sticky. It's supposed to be kind of soft and pliable. I don't know what that really feels like, so I don't know if this is right or not. But we're going to find out pretty soon. So, I don't know. Does that look like an inch?
About, yay.
That's about right. Alright, we're going to
And
try this
she drops it.
And you're going to cover the rest of the dough with the plastic because it dries out really fast apparently. And I'm going to warn you, my dough was a little stinky. Okay, now we're going to take this, which is a rolling pin, and you roll it out. And my friend Turtle tells me you start from the middle and roll out. And this is looking very suspicious. And it's sticking to the rolling pan. We added a little bit more of this pan because it looked a little sticky, and that seemed to have worked. And then what I did is I took my little rolling stick thingy and I rolled it, and it still stuck to the rolling stick thingy. So my friend Turtle suggested, and rightly so, that I put a wax paper thingy over the dough and then try rolling it again. And we did that, and it worked. The directions say that the next thing I should do is take a very heavy, flat pan thingy and then mash said tortilla down until it's like 1/16 of an inch of thickness. What I figured out is that it's supposed to be really, 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 really thin. And we have, America, our first tortilla. So stick to something means too wet, too sticky. Crumbly means add more water, basically. Alright, so we're going to try out this ill-formed, nasty-looking apparatus, and we're going to cook it. So, I put one skillet thingy on one eye, and another skillet thingy on the other eye. And the first one is going to be on medium-high, medium-low, and the second one is going to be on medium-high. And what you do is you take your nasty amoeba-looking thing, and you put it on the first one that is of lower temperature first, and you cook it on there for like 20-30 seconds apparently, and it's supposed to kind of turn up the edges and kind of come up on its own, and then you get it off of there and you flip it over onto this one. So what I've done is accidentally reversed the medium-high, medium-low thing, so I'm going to turn that down right now. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this works. What I'm expecting is a tortilla explosion, because most of the time when I try things out for the first time, that's what happens. It is limp and placid. Yes. Limp and placid, like being 29. But this is medium-high. It's supposed to be the medium-low one. That's what I'm not understanding. I can't remember how much it's supposed to come up. So I'm going to take it off and then flip it up on the hot one. And it's supposed to, like, if you do it right, it's supposed to poof up. Like if you've ever cooked bologna, fried bologna before, and it poofs up in the middle and you got to bang it back with a... Maybe that's a Southwest Virginia thing, maybe. Maybe other people don't cook bologna. Mine's not poofing, so what I'm guessing is something is not right.
Well, now I'm getting a little steam there from it.
We've got steam. This is not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be. Turtle reminded me of a story, which I'll tell in the meantime of it not poofing. My sister and her friends, when we were kids, used to do very odd things. And I don't mean like, you know, monkey hunting, but more like home videos and sidewalk chalk in the front of coffee shops, things like that. And she and her friends decided that they had never taken a nap before as a group, so they did that. Yeah. Still not poofing. No. This is probably the grossest tortilla I've ever seen in my life. I did something horribly wrong. Yeah, it kind of looks like Australia.
Or a heart. Not the... that kind of heart shape.
But more like what's in your body.
She has attempted another one.
Unfortunately, we tried to make another one. The first one, actually, we weren't recording, but the fire alarm went off, so we decided, we decided to take a break and try again. The wax paper destroyed itself. It was like a...
Try on the table.
Like a combustion. We've added a little corn stuff. A little more corn stuff to make it less sticky, right? You can call it flour, if you will. Pon, whatever. Attempt number 3. Throw it on the table. Wax paper applied. Now we mash. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling like this is going to be my lucky tortilla. It's looking like kind of an animal head. Perhaps a monkey. I mean, you be the judge. Yeah? Little ears right there, a little chin. Alright, let's see how this does.
Did we squish it?
Hey, I don't think we need to. Now the key is to peel it off the table here.
Maybe the spatula might help.
Oh, good idea. Spatula. Just mash it back on the table here. Alright. This is a special friendship we share. This is tortilla number 2. Okay, let's go. And we've got our thingamajiggas going, and we had to turn on the fan because the beepy thing came on about the fire.
Fire alarm.
So we're going to start this again. Are you ready?
No, but do it anyway.
Okay, 20 seconds. We should probably tell a joke or something. So, Mushroom walks into a bar. Stop me if you heard this one. Ow!
There's hot things there.
I totally just burned my arm on that. So Mushroom walks into a bar, and he sits next to this really hot blonde chick. And he says, hey baby, you want a date? And she says, supposed to puff up at this point. Yeah, I don't see any puffing. Actually, now that it's dried a little bit, it does kind of look like a tortilla.
Oh.
And it's not that bad. In retrospect, the first one was a tortilla. It just looked a little weird. So don't give up. Tortilla number 2, looking better. Still not puffing up. Alright, we have tortilla number 2.
Looks more like a tortilla.
I agree. We have achieved puffage. The skillets were down too low, but you gotta be non-conservative. Medium high actually means blazing. Medium low actually means arm burnable. Leave them on a little longer. Don't be afraid. 20 to 30 seconds is just a suggestion. Our tortillas are getting to be about the thinness of a tortilla. Don't be concerned if they start looking like teddy bears or Eurasia in the beginning, because later on they're going to look like tortillas. I have faith in you, as I had faith in us, and I wasn't kidding about the Eurasia. Okay, it's all said and done, and after a few tries, some successful and some very unsuccessful, we have made 18 corn tortillas. You can see what happens to your kitchen after corn tortillas happen. Oh yeah. And this is what's going to happen to your stove. Yeah, very messy. This is our beautiful stack of corn tortillas. In fact, I don't think we got a single one to be circular. I have to say, none of the directions were very helpful. Mostly, we just made it up as we went along, and I hope you've learned from our mistakes, and I hope you've enjoyed this experiment in random. Yeah, happy Sunday. That's a little uncanny. Eurasia.
Delicious.
Apparently you can't lean on a stove with... And he says, what? I'm a fun guy. Get it, fun guy? Oh, wait. I just turned something else on. That can't be right. Stop.